This is the first chapter you have to learn in history, the advent of Christianity, and you can see the timeline given here of various important events from the birth of Jesus in 4th BCE till the Protestant Church in 1600 CE. Okay, now moving downwards, we can see I have underlined important points. Okay, and you can see the picture of Jesus Christ who was born in Bethlehem. Okay, and here you can see the explanation about the advent of Christianity and then about the teachings of Jesus Christ. In the previous video, I have made a correction about the teachings of Jesus were simple and were summarized in the Jewish Bible, which Christians call the Old Testament. I have said that the teachings of Jesus were not summarized in the Jewish Bible or in the Old Testament, but those teachings were summarized in the New Testament. So here you have to make that correction. Here also it is written the Old Testament contains the teachings of Jesus, but when you look at here very close, you can see the Holy Bible containing the Old Testament and the New. Okay, they have also written the New but in small letters, because Bible can be only with the New Testament. Okay, the complete Bible contains both the Old Testament and the New. There is no Bible only with the Old Testament. The Bible can be only with the New Testament. Okay, so that's why. Okay, and here it says about the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Okay, you can see a picture of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, and we have learned that crucifixion means fastening or tying to cross. Okay, and you can see the mother of Jesus, Mary, lying under the cross. Okay, and some of his near ones. And meanings are given of certain things that were discussed in the above paragraphs. Okay, one is Messiah. It is given here. The meaning is given. Gospels, first 4 books of the New Testament. Okay, written by 4 of Jesus' disciples. Okay, they are the 4 disciples of Jesus Christ: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Okay, the Gospels were written by these 4 disciples of Jesus. And you can also see the meaning of sedition given and meaning of crucifixion: put to death by fastening to a cross or tying to a cross. And then it says about the spread of Christianity. Okay, and in the previous video we learned till here. Okay, about the spread of Christianity, and the important figure you can see behind the spread of Christianity is the Roman Emperor Constantine. Okay, and the formation of the capital, very famous capital called Constantinople. Okay, now we will learn about the division of the Roman Empire. Okay, and this is the map of the entire Roman Empire. You can see how big it is, right? Okay, and you can see the major cities. Okay, it is given there. Okay, the major cities, and the Western Empire is given in yellow color, and the other one, the Eastern Empire, in this color. Okay, so this is the entire Roman Empire. Okay, now we will discuss how this division happened. Okay, we know that Roman Emperor Constantine formed a capital known as Constantinople. Okay, so after the formation of Constantinople, after 60 years, okay, 60 years after the foundation of Constantinople, the then Emperor Theodosius died. Okay, about after 60 years of the foundation of Constantinople, the then Roman Emperor Theodosius died, and his 2 sons. Okay, his 2 sons were, the elder one was Arcadius and the younger one was Honorius. Okay, so that time Honorius was just 11 years old. Okay, so they divided the entire Roman Empire into 2. okay, the sons of Theodosius, Arcadius and Honorius divided the entire empire into two. Okay, they divided as the Eastern Empire with Constantinople as a capital and Western Empire with Rome as a capital. Okay, so this is the history. Okay, Arcadius took Constantinople and he ruled over the Eastern Empire, and Honorius took Rome as the capital and he ruled over the Western Empire. And what happened then is, okay, on this Western Empire, okay, that is, okay, on this Rome, some barbarians attacked. Okay, you know that barbarians means people who did not belong to any particular civilization. Okay, so the peculiarity of such people were they didn't have any particular law and they didn't have any kind of manners. They were cruel or they were violent in characteristic. Okay, so that was the peculiarity of barbarians. So they attacked Rome and they destroyed Rome completely. Okay, they attacked and they plundered. So plundered means looted. Okay, looting means stealing valuable things. Okay, entering a place and attacking that place and taking all the valuable things from that particular city and thus conquering a particular place. Okay, that's what happened to the Western Empire. That's what happened to the cities including Rome. Okay, so thus the Western Empire came to an end because of the violent attacks of barbarians, or you can also say tribesmen. Okay, but even after the destruction of the Western Empire, the Western Roman Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire survived for 1,000 years. Okay, even after the destruction of the Rome, the city Rome, the Eastern Empire survived for 1,000 years. And let us discuss what were the reasons behind the decline of the Roman Empire. Okay, now one reason was Christianity. Okay, you know that the famous or the widespread religion that time was Christianity. Okay, so Christianity was less tolerant of other cultures and religions. Okay, so the meaning of tolerant means when you are willing to accept the beliefs or behavior of other people who are different from you. Okay, so you have the willing or you are ready to accept the beliefs or behaviors that are different from yours, even though those beliefs or anything that is different from you, but you have that broad mentality to accept other cultures and other religions. But that time Christianity was less tolerant. It means they didn't have that broad mentality to accept other cultures and religions. Okay, so that was one of the reasons behind the decline of the Roman Empire. This intolerance, we can say intolerance towards other cultures and religions was one of the reasons. An example for that is Emperor Theodosius entered the Olympic Games. So we all know about the Olympic Games, and he entered, in his time, he entered or he stopped the Olympic Games because they honored Zeus. Okay, we all know that Zeus is the great Greek god. He can connect Zeus to the Indra in the Indian mythology. So, Lord Indra in the Indian mythology. So, Zeus. Okay, so Olympic Games worshipped or they praised or they honored Zeus. Okay, so Zeus is a mythological character who belonged to a different religion. So, Emperor Theodosius was not able to bear that thing. He was less tolerant, so he stopped Olympic Games. So, this intolerance towards other cultures and religions was seen in all aspects, okay, in Rome that time. Okay, now the next reason was Roman soldiers were loyal to their military leaders rather than being loyal to their emperor. Okay, so we know that soldiers should be loyal to the emperor because the emperor is a great figure. So what happened was that time Roman soldiers were loyal to the military leaders instead of being loyal to their emperor. Okay, so that was one of the reasons behind the decline of the Roman Empire. Okay, some more are there. Okay, so the other thing is a failing economy caused a lot of problems for a vast empire. So it's okay, that is very clear. Okay, the economy was very poor that time. Okay, they were not able to hold enough wealth that time. So there was an economic crisis. So that resulted in many problems. Okay, because it was a very huge empire, so money is very needed, but that time they were having poor economy, a failing economy. Okay, there was deterioration in the economy that time. Okay, now heavy and unjust taxes upon the middle class led to unrest. Okay, so the middle class people had to pay very heavy and unjust taxes. Okay, and it was not fair tax. Okay, because even if they were having less income, they had to pay high amount as tax. Okay, and that to unrest. Okay, that created a chaotic situation, or that created a kind of dissatisfaction among the middle class. Okay, so they started protesting. Okay, and Romans became lazy and comfortable with time. Okay, this was another reason. Okay, instead of being responsible, they became very lazy and they were comfortable. They were enjoying the luxurious lifestyle. Okay, they were very comfortable. They were enjoying the luxurious life that time, instead of being serious and instead of being faithful to the empire.